Hai guys, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Apa khabar semua? Today we are going to continue with linear equations, chapter 6. Solve simultaneous linear equations in two variables using various methods. In this video, we are going to focus on solve the equations using graphical method. Before we continue with the lesson today, I hope you already know the basic skill on how to plot and draw a basic graph of linear equation, because you are going to use the skill to solve the equations, to solve two linear equations simultaneously using graphical method. Are you ready? Let's go. Solve the following linear equations simultaneously using graphical method. So here you have two equations, y minus 2x equals to 1 and y plus 2x equals to 5. Okay, let's do one by one. Let's see what happened. So we choose one of the value for x. In this case, we take x equals to 0 and therefore y equals to 1. When we substitute the value of x equals to 0 in the equation, you are going to get the value of y equals to 1, and therefore we get the coordinate is 0, 1. So there we plot coordinate 0, 1 here. So, but we need another point, of course. So in this case, we take x equals to 2, y equals to 5. How do you get y equals to 5? You just substitute 2 into the equation and you calculate the value of y, you get y5. So the point is 2, 5. Okay, there, 0.25 is here. So we draw the graph. Another equation, y plus 2x equals to 5. Okay, same thing, we choose one value of x and then we calculate the value of y. You get 0, 5. And another point, x equals to 2, and we calculate the value of y. So we get the coordinate 2, 1. And then we plot the coordinate 2, 1. And we draw the graph. Now imagine if we were to solve them simultaneously. I mean, it's like we combine. Yeah? We combine the graph together like that. So how do we solve them simultaneously? It is at the point of intersection. So at the point of intersection, it means the value of x and the value of y will fulfill or will satisfy both equation, the purple equation and the pink equation. Okay? So what is the coordinate? The solution is x equals to 1, y equals to 3. Even though you get the coordinate, you still have to state the solution, meaning to say that you have to tell what is the value of x and what is the value of y. So these are the solutions for both equations. Let's move on to practice number 1. What do we have here? Solve the following linear equations simultaneously, and we have the equations y minus x equals to 1 and also y plus 2x equals to 4. You must solve them simultaneously. Now in the example, I show you the we draw the two graphs separately, but actually that's not necessarily to be done that way. We can just plot the two graphs in one same coordinate 1, 2, 3. We can just actually plot the same 1, 2, 3. We can actually plot the two graphs in the same Cartesian plane. Okay, let's see practice number 1. What must we do first, guys? Okay, first we have to determine two coordinates, two pairs of coordinates for the first equation. Let's try to do the purple equation. So we choose x equals to 0 and calculate y, you get y1 and the coordinate is 0, 1. Then we plot coordinate 0, 1. Then we find another point. We choose x equals to 2 and y equals to 3. Okay. First, you choose what is the value of x. So you choose x. Okay, you decide. The first value is, we decide the first value, x equals to 2. And then these two you substitute here. You calculate the corresponding value of y. Then we get the coordinate. So we plot the coordinate and draw the graph. So that is our graph for the first equation. Then we are going to draw a graph for another equation, the pink equation. Okay, so when x equals to 0, we calculate the corresponding value of y. We get y equals to 4. Then the coordinate is 0, 4. Then we plot coordinate 0, 4. And we find another coordinate. Second coordinate is coordinate 2, 0. So you plot coordinate 2, 0 and join these 2 points. We get the graph, the second graph. Alright, so where is the intersection? Where is the intersection? Okay, what is the coordinate of intersection? It's 1, 2. Coordinate 1, 2. So the solutions is x equals to 1 and y equals to 2. Simple, isn't it? I'm sure you can do that. Okay, let's try another practice. Practice number 2. We have equation x plus y equals to 4 and 2x minus y equals to 2. Okay, let's find the first coordinate for purple equation. I always use, if you notice in my examples, I always choose x equals to 0. Yes, indeed, we usually choose the simplest value so that it's easy to calculate and you can do it mentally. Yeah, you decide the value of x and then you calculate, substitute the value of x into the equation and calculate the corresponding value of y. And the second coordinate is x equals to 2 and calculate y, you get y2 also. The coordinate is 2, 2 and we plot the coordinate. Then we join the points. Alright, there. Move on to the second equation. When x equals to 0, y equals to negative 2 and the coordinate is 0, negative 2. There you plot the graph. Y is below here. Yeah, it's at the bottom here. Coordinate 0, negative 2. Be careful, yeah, 0, negative 2, not 0, 2. Okay, and then the second point, we take x equals to 1 and corresponding value of y is 0. So the coordinate is 1, 0. Then we get there. Coordinate 1, 0 is here. After that, we just draw the graph. Oops! There is no intersection. So how are we going to do? What must we do? Remember that when we draw a linear graph, we can actually prolong the lines. Okay, in this case, we have to prolong the lines so that we can find the intersection. Can you see what is the value of the intersection? The two lines intersect at coordinate 2, 2. Okay, so the solutions are x equals to 2 and y also equals to 2. You must state the solution. Do not just leave your answer in the coordinate form. Alright? Because solve here means you have to tell what is the value of x and what is the value of y. If you just leave like this, if you just leave in the form of coordinate, we are not sure whether you understand what or which one is x and which one is y, the value of y. So this is supposed to be this is how you are supposed to write your answer. Okay, move on to practice number 3. Solve the simultaneous linear equations using graphical method. We have y minus x equals to 3 and y minus x equals to 1. Okay, let's see. When x is 0, y is 3, so coordinate 0, 3. There, it's coordinate 0, 3 here. And then another point, when x equals to 2, we get y equals to 5. So coordinate 2, 5 here. We plot the point and we draw the graph. Okay, settle with the first equation. Move on to the second equation. When x equals to 0, we get y minus 1. When x equals to 0, substitute here, you get y equals to 1. So the coordinate is 0, 1. And just straight away plot coordinate 0, 1. And then we find another coordinate 2, 3. What happens if we join the line? Oh, again, we cannot find the intersection here. So what must we do? Okay, let's try prolong the line. What do you think? What do you think if you prolong the line? Oh, you see? We cannot find any intersection. What does it mean? So when there is no intersection, means that in these two equations, there is no simultaneous solution. No simultaneous solution. Okay? Because the lines are parallel to each other. Okay, let's try the last equations. We need to get the solutions for 2y minus x equals to 4 and 2y equals to 4 plus x. Let's try and plot these two graphs. Coordinate 0, 2 and coordinate 2, 3. Okay, then we draw the line. And the second equation, the purple equation, x equals to 4, also y equals to 4. So we get coordinate 4, 4. And another point is, I choose x equals to 3. And then I substitute x equals to 3 here. I get the corresponding value of y. Then we plot this coordinate 2 and 3.5. Okay, so there is no intersection also, but try to prolong the line. Okay, prolong the line. What can you say about this situation? When we prolong the line, you'll find that they are overlapping with each other. So when you find this case happen, it means that the solution is infinite. Yeah, we get infinite solutions because the line overlapping with each other. So at all time they are the same. At all time the points of coordinates satisfy both equations. They are the same actually. Okay guys, so in next video you will learn how to use elimination method to solve two equations simultaneously. And thank you for watching. If you find this video benefits you, please give a thumbs up, share and subscribe.